Hello again, YouTube. I'm back in the garage and I have some new toys with me. 3 Toro curb finds. All different years, all different engines, all different models of Toro. And I believe 2 run. So let's go take a look. Bachelor number 1 is a Toro Super Recycler. I believe this is a Suzuki engine. When I found it, it did run. I think the previous owner has been watching too many TurboTax commercials because it says free, 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 and Merry Christmas. I don't have a bag for this. It is a 3-speed, but the gear lever is locked up. This thing has sat outside, but I think it runs. Let's see if I can wake it up today. Plenty of oil. Got gas. Choke. Might need a little bit of a carb clean, a little carb service, but it does run. I'll have to figure out that drive cable too. But hey, you can't beat a working running mower, huh? Bachelor number 2 features a power mower engine. I don't really like these engines, these Chinese clones. Previous owner threw it away because he ripped off this front wheel. He also left me a note. Engine works good, just broken front wheel. I don't have a bag for it. I have not started it yet. We're going to do that together. Has oil. There's not much gas in it. Well, I don't like these engines, but when they run, they're okay. This one does run, so I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with this deck. And Bachelor number 3 has a 6.5 horsepower Tecumseh engine. I could get this to kick over, but actually it backfires. So I think the flywheel key might be sheared. I dug around in the garage and I found a spare, one that I think probably will fit this engine. This mower came with the bag. It did not come with a note, but it was on the curb next to a bunch of bicycles. This thing is just caked with grass underneath. When I first was looking it over, I couldn't even pull the rope. The blade was getting caught. But at least it's free now. Free enough for me to test it out. The belt is off of the pulley. So I don't know if the transmission doesn't work or maybe the gears. or if it just accidentally slipped off. We'll have to look into that. Well, it didn't backfire today, it actually took off, but I'm still going to check that keyway. Today I choose bachelor number 3. We're going to look at this guy, see if we can get it fixed, running better, test the self-propelled, see what we have in the end. Stay tuned. The cover is off. I'm going to take off that flywheel nut. There is the keyway. I think it's okay. I'm going to pop the flywheel off anyway and just double check it. We got the flywheel off. The keyway is actually a different design than my spare, but the good news is it looks fine, so we're going to put it right back on. Here's the gas we took out of the tank. It's definitely old. Looks like pee. It's cloudy. I don't think I see water, but it definitely does not look fresh. That's probably part of our problem. Here's the carburetor. I tried to spray off the outside. See what the inside holds for us. Oh my. It's never a good sign when you have green crap come out. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but there's green slime, or I guess that's old fuel, right in the emulsion tube, I think you call that. It's rusty. Well, I'll see if I can salvage this. I cleaned the carburetor, we put it back on. We're putting the final touches back on, the cover. We're going to see if this thing stays running. I also rinsed out the gas tank. I put on a better spare air filter. I have a brand new one, but I'm going to try this used one for now. And we also put in the correct spark plug. It had this one, Oregon. It's really tiny. I wonder if it's for like a 2-stroke engine. Apparently it worked, but the correct one should work even better. We're about to see. Sounds like it's still plugged up. Rewind needs to be lubricated too. Running fast, I don't know. Alright, we're going to try my spare carburetor. Let's try this again. We put on a brand new aftermarket Tecumseh carburetor. The old one just still had a plug in it, I guess, and when we were taking it off it looked like it was leaking, which I'm not surprised, it was in bad shape. So let's try this one. Toro lives. Thanks to a good spare new carburetor. I'm surprised the self-propelled works just fine. I think the belt just popped off of the pulley for some reason. I put it back on and this thing works just fine. So I'll make sure it stays on. I'll keep an eye on it. But I don't think I have to do anything else to the self-propelled. So this was a good find. And it'll be an easy sell once it's all cleaned up. Thanks for watching.